All right, moving on. Peter from Poland. I've seen many sites ranking in Google for highly competitive keywords using a post name permalink structure versus the category post name structure. Are these just niche sites? Why are they ranking so high? Is it because they are niche websites with depth silos? I'm not sure what that means. When it's beneficial to use just a post name versus the category post name permalink settings in WordPress. Peter from Poland, it's a good question, but let me just clear something up for you. It makes no difference whether you're using category post name or just post name permalink structure. That's just a personal preference. As far as SEO is concerned, now there may be some data out there on the web that says that one has a 0.0002% higher more effect than the other or something like that, but it's so insignificant and it's such an outlier that it's really it's not even worth considering, in my opinion. We've tested, it's been several years now since I've tested, but since I've tested this, like set up a test specifically for this, it's been, I think, probably 3 years now since I've done it. But the category post name is what we call a physical silo structure. When you use just the post name permalink, that's called a virtual silo structure. You can accomplish the exact same thing as far as the bots and spiders are concerned, regardless of whether you use category post name or just flat post name, right? It makes zero difference. Again, there may be some data out there on the web that will contradict what I just said, but it's such insignificant difference, it's not worth bothering with. So Peter from Poland, again, I recommend just selecting what you feel more comfortable with. I used to always take the category post name structure because I liked seeing the hierarchy of how the content was stacked or the themes were stacked within a site, which you could tell with the permalink the physical silo, which is the category post name permalink, right? But that was just for me because it was logical and I liked being able to see it in the URL. But that in itself can create some issues if you're using a complex silo structure. And those of you that have built complex silos into your sites, you'll know what I'm talking about, especially local stuff, where you can run into some really strange or some weird post slug issues, right? So the post slugs, you get like -1s and -2s and stuff like that. If you're trying to use like categories or subcategories across multiple, like if you try to use the same subcategory across multiple categories, which would happen like with location-based silos and things like that, then it creates like these -1s and -2 type slugs within the category URLs, right? And so again, it's hard to reconcile those when you're using a physical silo structure, which is the category post name permalink. So one of the ways that I've gotten around that is just to go switch back to the post name permalink, which is, again, that's a virtual silo. You can still accomplish the same thing all within how you stack your categories, subcategories, and posts, or pages, parent pages, child pages, and posts, and your internal linking structure, right? It's all about how you create the hierarchy of categories and how you do your internal linking. The permalink structure is not really all that. It's really just a personal preference at this point. Okay, good question, and I can understand the confusion, but it's really unnecessary. There's a great article by Bruce Clay. It's called, I think it would just say Silo Architecture. Let's just see, architecture. It's probably the first thing that comes up, or one of them right here. This is Bruce Clay right here. You know what? I'm curious. We used to have a
he actually has 2 pages on that website, Bruce Clay.
This is the one that I was talking about, because I remember the marble images. So this right here will explain a bit. Yeah, this is a really good article, and it's an old article. I think it was published in 2012. Anyways, it's a good article, and it's still valid and relevant today. So go check that out. I was going to look and see, we had a video that was ranked. There it is, right there. Website silo architecture. I wonder why it's not on page 1. It was for the longest time. It's not there now. It's in the top of the video search, though. That's us right there. Look at that, 2014, 4 years ago. It's crazy. Anyways, all right, keep moving.